Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a video of something a little bit different. This is day 3 hair, and you know what, it actually looks fine. Normally I'd probably just leave it, but I just have had this idea of a video I wanted to make for a while, and I just decided that today was the day I was going to do it. So you may or may not have heard of the Marissa's Refresh. How I used to always refresh my hair, and I made a video, and it seemed that this same method that I use worked for a lot of people. If you search hashtag marisasrefresh or hashtag marisasrefresh, it seems to come under both of those. You'll see loads and loads of people and their results.
If you want to find the original tutorial, you can find it here on my YouTube channel.
The bottom line of this refresh method is that I don't use a spray bottle. And literally, the moment that spray touches my dry hair, frizz central. I had seen a few different refresh methods on various places, and I kind of merged them together and came up with the way that worked best for my hair. And it seems that it works for a lot of people. I don't normally refresh like this anymore. I hardly ever refresh, or if I do, I tend to do a dry refresh, so no water at all. But I thought it might be fun to just retry it and film it and see if it still works for me and follow my instructions in my original video completely, because that video must be nearly a couple of years old now. So in the video I used, in the original one, Aussie Instant Freeze, and this is day 3 hair, like I said, and it's not bad. I've got some frizz, it's a little bit stretched out in places. So I've put a container of water in front of me just to make it easier. Normally I would just do this over the sink, so I've just wet my hands and I'm going to apply just literally a pea-sized blob of the gel and just rub that between my wet hands to just emulsify it with the water. And then what I do is I just smooth over and use praying hands to smooth it over. No raking at all, so I don't use my fingers to break up the clumps. Just gonna go over the top layer and just smooth it over. And then it's praying hands. And I used to do this all the time, like probably a good couple of times a week, towards the start of my curly girl journey. So when your hands start to feel a bit dry and a little bit kind of tacky, sticky, wet them again and add another pea-sized blob. I'm just going to wet my hands again and get a little bit more gel, and I'm going to flip my head over and do the underside. Praying hands the whole time, which is just getting the hair and kind of pulling very gently down. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And just feel around for any bits of your hair that feel particularly dry. And just make sure everything is just slightly damp. It's not wet, it's just slightly damp. So the last thing that I do in my original video, kind of slightly finger coil some of the top curls. So I'm just doing one last half a pea-sized blob of gel and just take these top curls and just kind of twirl them in the direction that they would normally go anyway. I'm actually quite impressed at how it's going. I think it might actually work. Like I say, I stopped refreshing like this just because I found a dry refresh seemed to work better for me, and the last few times I tried refreshing like this, I still ended up with a lot of frizz because my hair doesn't usually like water between wash days. I have to say, this seems to be going well so far. So I only really tend to finger coil these top curls because back when I filmed this and when I used to do this all the time, the top of my hair needed a lot more help to curl. My hair was still blonde and it still had that damage. So basically that is it done. The last thing that I do in my video is just gently scrunch it to encourage the curls back. Just gently. What I would do these days is leave it to air dry. But in my video, I diffused it for a bit of volume. So in the spirit of following my original tutorial, I'm gonna go and diffuse it just for a couple of minutes, and then I'll come back and show you my results. But I'm already actually really pleased pleased with how it's turned out. But anyway, I'll be back soon. I'm back. So I diffused my hair. It literally took 2 minutes. Literally 2 minutes. And I just had a slight cast, which I've scrunched out. And I'm really pleased with it. You can see it's got quite a lot of shine back. I haven't actually looked at the back. Rookie mistake. But it definitely, I mean, it didn't look bad before. I was happy enough with it, but it definitely brought more curl back and more shine and just more bounce, and it's definitely got more of a wash day vibe than it did before. I'm really, really pleased with it. So I highly recommend my own tutorial. Aussie Instant Freeze is a super cheap gel, especially if you're in the States. I get mine on eBay, but it's such a light gel. It works really well for refreshing between washes. It doesn't weigh your hair down, it doesn't make your hair feel producty, but you can do this refresh with any gel. You could do it with a curl cream, a leave-in conditioner, whatever works for you. But the method is the same. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased with it. I think it's come out really well. That was fun. It was fun kind of trying something that I used to do such a long time ago. So it's good to know it still works, and I can see me kind of bringing this back into rotation and doing this on days where I want my hair to just look that bit better on a refresh day. If you love the Marissa's Refresh method and you're, tried and tested for you and you use it a lot, leave me a comment and let me know. Or if you are going to try it, or if you do try it, then let me know, because I'm interested to see if it works for you as much as it does for me, especially if you're someone that usually suffers from frizz using a spray bottle in between washes. Hope that you're all well, and I look forward to reading your comments.